Oh, oh, Pi sub. Namaste, Krishna. Namaste. Structure of organic compounds are represented in several ways. The Lewis structure or dot structure, dash structure, condensed structure, and bone line structure formulas are some of the specific types. The Lewis structure, however, can be simplified by representing the two electron covalent bond by a dash. Such a structural formula focuses on the electron involved in bond formation. A small dash represents a single bond. Heteroatoms example: lone pair of electron. Hmm. Okay, what are you starting with days first of all? Okay, I started my day with tuition classes. Now I'm studying chemistry. I'm so lucky I got one more student. Like I had just one student of class 12. Now I have one more student from class 11. A single dash represents a single bond. Okay. Pair. Lone pair of electron on heteroatoms. Example: oxygen heteroatoms. Okay. Nitrogen, sulfur, halogen, etc. Or may or may not be shown. Thus, ethene and ethyne and methanol can be represented by the following structural formula, such structural representation are called complete structural formula. Complete structural formula. Ethene and ethyne, methanol, these structural formulas can be further abbreviated by omitting some or all the dashes representing covalent bond and by indicating the number of identical groups attached to an atom by a subscript. 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 The resulting expression of the compound is called condensed structure formula. The resulting expression of condensed structural formula. Condensed structural formula. Condensed structural formula. Subscript. Subscript. Okay. Thus, ethane and ethene, ethyne and methanol can be written as ethyne, methanol. Similarly, okay, मैं बाद में देखूँ ये जो तुम उड़ा रहे हो ना वो. Similarly, CH3, CH2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is octet. Can be further condensed to CH3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CH2 whole 6. CH3, okay. Okay, this is condensed structural formula. Condensed to Condensed structural formula. For further simplification, organic chemists use another way of representing the structure. Uh, for further simplification, organic chemists use another way of representing the structures in which only lines are used in the bond line structure. Okay. Chemists use another way to representing the structure in which one line are used in this bond line structural representation. Bond line structural representation of organic compounds. Carbon and hydrogen atoms are not shown. Carbon and hydrogen atoms are not shown, and the lines representing carbon-carbon bond are drawn in zigzag fashion. The only atoms specifically written are oxygen, chlorine. Okay, the only atoms specifically written are oxygen, chlorine, nitrogen, etc. The terminals denote methyl group unless indicated otherwise by a functional group, while the line junctions denote carbon atom bonded to appropriate number of hydrogen required to satisfy the valency of carbon atom. Some of the examples are represented as follow. 3-methyl octane. 3 position में methyl ना. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3-methyl. Various ways of representing 2-bromobutane. 2-bromobutane. 1, 2, 3, 4 है ना. 2-bromo. Br. The cyclic compounds. The cyclic compounds of the bond line formulas may be given as follow. Okay, this is cyclopropane, this is cyclopentane, this is cyclohexane, chlorocyclohexane. Okay. Okay. Expand each of the following condensed formula into their complete structural formula. CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. CH3 tinta O एउटा CH2, 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 CH2. For each of the following compounds, write a condensed formula and their bond line formula. Each of the following. This is the condensed formula, no? Bond line formula. OHO 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 CH3 OHO 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 correct. इसको से बॉन्ड लाइन CN कंडेंस वाला किसको देना था CN CH OH CN CH CN filters OH OH CH2 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 voltage OH CH2 CH3 volt or CH2 volt thrice CH 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 CH3 CH3 कितना मुश्किल है ये Expound each of the following bond line formulas to show all the atoms including carbon and hydrogen. It's okay, ma. It's okay, है ना? Three-dimensional representation of organic molecule. The three-dimensional 3D structure of organic molecule can be represented on paper by using certain conventions. For example, by using solid dash. Okay, by using solid and dash. Three-dimensional structure. Three-dimensional representation of organic wedge formula. Dash and wedge formula. Dash and wedge formula. Dash and wedge formula. The three-dimensional 3D structure of organic molecules can be represented on paper by using certain conventions, for example, by using solid and dash wedge formula. The 3D image of a molecule from a two-dimensional picture can be perceived. Image of molecule from, okay, the 3D image of a molecule from a two-dimensional picture can be perceived. In this formula, the solid wedge is used to indicate solid wedge is used to indicate bond projection out of the plane paper towards the observer. Okay, the dash is used to depict dash which is used to depict bond projecting out of the plane of the paper away from the observer. Plane of the paper and away from the observer. Wedges are shown in such a wedges are shown in Astaghfirullah, oh Allah. Wedges are shown in such a way that the broad end of the wedge is towards the observer. The bonds lying in plane of the paper are depicted by using normal lines. 3D representation of the theme dash away from the observer. Away from the observer. The wedge is towards the observer. The wedge is, it's okay, no? Wedge is towards the observer. Bones and plane paper. Wedge and dash representation of wedge and dash representation. Wedge and dash representation of CH4. Wedge and dash representation. Three-dimensional 3D structure. Okay. Solid dash dash wedge formula. Solid dash and wedge. Solid dash and wedge formula. Shannon Smith. Hi, Shannon Smith. Molecular models are physical devices that are used for a better visualization. and perception of three-dimensional shape. मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो रही हूँ, लेकिन आई थिंक आई विल बी फाइन, है ना? Molecular model. Molecular models are physical devices that are used for a better visualization and perception of three-dimensional shape. Molecular models are physical device. Molecular models, okay, are physical devices that are used for a better visualization. Molecular models and perception of three-dimensional shapes of organic molecules. These are made up of wood, plastic, or metal and are commercially available. Commonly, three types of molecular models are used: framework model, ball and stick, framework model, ball and stick model, and space filling model. In the framework model, only the bonds connecting the atoms, only the bonds connecting the atom of a molecule and not the atoms themselves are shown. This model emphasizes the pattern of bond of a molecule while ignoring the size of the atom. In ball and stick, okay, this model, framework model, framework model. This model emphasize the pattern of bonds of a molecule while ignoring the size of atoms. This model emphasizes the pattern of bonds of a molecule while ignoring the size of atoms. In the ball and stick model, in the ball and stick model, both atoms and the bonds are shown. Balls represents atoms and the stick denotes a bond. In the ball and stick model, both the atom and the bond are shown. Ball represents atoms and the stick denotes bond. Am I supposed to be proud of myself? In the ball and stick model, both the atom and the bond are shown. Ball represents atom and the stick denotes the bond. The compound containing carbon-carbon, example ethene, the compounds containing C double bond C. Okay, why are you here? आज मुझे नहीं पता, कल मैंने इतना मिस किया. It's okay, my ignore. Compounds containing carbon double bond, example ethene, can be represented by using spring in place of stick. Oh. Okay, by using spring in place of stick. These models are referred to as ball and spring model. The space filling model emphasizes the relative size of atom based on its van der Waals radius. Bonds are not shown in this model. It conveys the volume occupied by each atom in the molecule. In addition to this model, computer graphics can also be used for molecular modeling. Molecular modeling. Framework model, ball and stick model, space filling model. Framework model. This model emphasizes the pattern of bonds of a molecule while ignoring the size of the atom. Okay. Ball and stick model. Both the atoms and the bonds are shown. Ball represents atom and stick denotes bond. Okay. There is something called spring. Ball and spring model. Ball and spring model. Represented using spring double bond can be best represented using spring, okay, in place of stick. These models are referred to as ball and spring model. The space filling model emphasizes the relative size of each atom. The space filling model. Space filling model emphasizes the relative size of atom based on van der Waals radius. Bonds are not shown in this model. Okay. space filling model, ball and stick model, framework model, ball and stick model, space filling model, ball and spring model. Ball and spring model. Spring denotes double bond, denotes double bond. I don't know. पता नहीं. Classification of organic compounds. The existing large number of organic compounds and their ever increasing number has made it necessary to classify them on the basis of their structure. The existing large number of organic compounds and their ever increasing number has made it necessary to classify them on the basis of their structures. Okay. Organic compounds are broadly classified as, okay, organic compounds, acyclic or open chain compounds, cyclic or closed chain compounds, or ring compounds. Acyclic, open chain, okay, cyclic or closed chain. Organic compounds. The existing large number of organic compounds and their ever increasing numbers has made it necessary to classify them on the basis of their structures. Organic compounds are broadly classified as follow: acyclic or open chain compounds, organic compounds, cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds. Okay. Alicyclic compounds, ऐसा भी होता है क्या? Alicyclic compound. Aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds are benzenoid compounds, non-benzenoid compounds. Alicyclic, homocyclic or carbocyclic compounds. Heterocyclic compounds are non-aromatic. Okay, alicyclic are heterocyclic compounds, non-aromatic. Benzoid compound. Aromatic compounds are benzoid compound, non-benzoid compounds, and heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Benzoid compounds, non-benzoid compounds, and heterocyclic benzoid compounds या फिर aromatic compounds. Non-benzoid compounds, heterocyclic aromatic compounds, heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Oh, paisa. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Heterocyclic aromatic. मैंने यहाँ पर ना इरेजर को ना ऐसे फेंक दिया है ना, इसको वो करना पड़ेगा, उठाना पड़ेगा. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Non-benzoate compounds. Benzoate compounds. Okay. Alicyclic. Alicyclic. That is acyclic or chain compounds. Open chain compounds. Okay. Alicyclic compounds are homocyclic or carbocyclic compounds. Homocyclic. Okay. Homocyclic or carbocyclic compounds. Heterocyclic. What is heterocyclic? There is no example of heterocyclic. Oh, this is heterocyclic. Heterocyclic compounds, non-aromatic. Heterocyclic, homocyclic. Heterocyclic more than 2 atoms. 2 different atoms. Astaghfirullah. No, they're like 16 and 19. Damn. The existing large number of organic compounds and their ever increasing numbers has made it necessary to classify them on the basis of their structure. Organic compounds are broadly classified as follow. Organic compounds, acyclic or open chain compounds, cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds. Acyclic compounds, aromatic compounds. Okay, acyclic compounds we have, what we have? Acyclic to chain, open chain compound मा के हुँदैन के. र देखि alicyclic. Alicyclic compounds मा तिम्रो homocyclic र heterocyclic compounds आउँछ. Homocyclic, carbocyclic compounds. Homocyclic, carbocyclic compounds, heterocyclic compounds मा दुईटा atom हुन्छ, different atom. Okay. Aromatic मा तिम्रो benzoate compounds हुन्छ, non-benzoate compounds हुन्छ र aromatic benzoate compounds, non-benzoate compounds for aromatic. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Okay. Acyclic or open chain compounds. Okay. And consists of straight or branch chain compounds. For example, cis-ethane, 2-methyl propane. Okay, isobutane. Isobutane. Okay. C3COOH. This is acetic acid, ethanoic acid. O acetaldehyde, ethanol. And this is acetic acid, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde and acetaldehyde and acetic acid. Acetaldehyde and acetic acid. Acetaldehyde and acetic acid. Acetaldehyde and acetic acid. Okay. Maybe not. Who knows? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Hydrocarbons. मुझे ऑकवर्ड लग रहा है कि मैं ना उससे ही नहीं देख पा रही हूँ. Acetaldehyde, acetic acid, okay, cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds. Cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds. Alicyclic compounds. Alicyclic or aliphatic compounds. Okay, aliphatic cyclic. Alicyclic or aliphatic cyclic compounds contain carbon atoms joined in a form of ring. Okay. Homocyclic we have cyclopropane, cyclohexane, and cyclohexene. They're so stupid. Sometimes atoms other than carbon are also present in the ring, heterocyclic. Sometimes atoms other than carbon are also present in the ring, heterocyclic. Heterocyclic. Aliphatic cyclic. Okay. Heterocyclic. Tetrahydrofuran given below is an example of this compound, heterocyclic. Tetrahydrofuran. 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 Tetrahydrocyclic. Tetrahydrocyclic. Example. Carbocyclic compounds. Aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds are a special type of compounds. You will learn about these compounds in detail in Unit 9. This includes benzene and other. This includes benzene and other related ring compounds. Benzoid. This includes benzene and other related ring compounds. Benzoid. Other related ring compounds. Benzene and other related ring compounds. मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा हमेशा नींद आती रहती है, थोड़ा थोड़ा लेकिन. This includes benzene and other related ring compounds. Benzoids. Benzenoids. 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 This includes benzene and other related ring compounds. Benzenoid. Like alicyclic compounds. This includes benzene and other like alicyclic compounds and a heteroatom in the ring. Heteroatom in the ring. Such compounds are called heterocyclic aromatic. Compounds heteroatoms in the ring. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Benzenoid aromatic compounds. Benzene, aniline. This is naphthalene. Benzene, aniline, and naphthalene. Benzene, aniline, and naphthalene. Non-benzoid compounds. Non-benzene. 7 carbon. Carbon. Tropone. Fine. Tropone. Tropolone. 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 कौन सा ये चोर बाजार से लिया हुआ बुक जैसा लग रहा है? Tropone. Tropone. Tropolone. Hydroxycyclohepta. Tropone. tropon, tropolone. Non-benzoate compounds, tropone and tropolone. Heterocyclic aromatic compounds, furan, thiophene, pyridine. Okay, pyridine, thiofuran. Tetrahydrofuran, tetrahydrofuran. Heterocyclic tetrahydrofuran, tetrahydrofuran, tetra, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tetrahydrofuran, tetrahydrofuran, furan. Thiophene and pyridine. Thiophene, furan. Thiophene, furan, tetrahydrofuran, tetrahydrofuran, thiophene, furan, thiophene, tetrahydrofuran, thiophene and pyridine. Thiophene and pyridine. Organic compounds can also be classified on the basis of functional group into families or homologous series. Organic compounds can also be classified on the basis of functional group into families and homologous series. Homologous series, functional group into families. Okay. The functional group is an atom or group of atoms joined in the carbon chain which is responsible for the characteristic chemical properties. Functional group. Functional group is the atom group of atoms joined on the is the functional group is an atom or a group of atoms joined in the carbon chain which is responsible for the characteristic chemical properties. Okay, for responsible for characteristics chemical properties of the organic compounds. The examples are hydroxyl group, aldehyde, CHO, carboxylic acid, COH. Okay, they are functional group are responsible for characteristics chemical properties of the organic compounds. ये पागल लोग क्यों गाना चलाते रहते हैं हमेशा अरे मैं ये बोल रही हूँ कि ग्रैंड मास्टर तो मैं हूँ नहीं ना, तो गुड मॉर्निंग ही बोला होगा ना, ये बोल रही हूँ। मुझे तो ना, मैंने अभी अभी राइस खाया ना, फिर भी कुछ खाने का दिल कर रहा है, जैसे कि नूडल्स ऐसे करके करके। हाय कितनी परेशान हो जाती हूँ मैं, है ना। तुम्हारे कितने मजे हैं शुभम, एग्जाम भी खत्म, मस्ती करो, है ही करो, बाइक निकालो, फुल घूमने जाओ, खाना भी नहीं बनाना पड़ता। और तो बर्तन भी नहीं धोता होगा ना शुभम? डू यू वॉश योर प्लेट कि वो भी छोड़ देते हो? अम्मा को तो नहीं, तुम्हारी अम्मा भी नहीं धोती है, तुम्हारे काम करने वाले को छोड़ देते हो। ये क्षेत्र केयरिंग नहीं भी होगा तो कर देगी, है ना। नहीं धोते हो? दैट्स सच अ बैड मैनर्स है। प्लेट धोना चाहिए, अमन अग्रवाल ने भी सिखाया है। तुम दूसरे के बर्तन ना धो, लेकिन जो तुम्हारा वाला है ना, वो वाला धो लो। थैंक गॉड नेपाली कम्युनिटी में थोड़े थोड़े लाइक जो अच्छे वाले लड़के होते हैं ना, वो धोते हैं। लाइक सबके नहीं धोते, धोते हैं जब जरूरत पड़ती है, लेकिन अपने वाले धोते हैं। इंडियन से बेटर ही संस्कार दिया है ना। नहीं, इतना तो होना चाहिए ना। लाइक तुम कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हो, तो इतना तो करो भाई। अगर तुम मेरे बेटे होते ना, तो तुम्हारी मुंडी वहीं वहीं पर काट देती मैं, अगर खा के वहां पर प्लेट रख के चले गए तो। लेकिन लकी हो कि तुम्हें अच्छी वाली अम्मा मिली। In the previous unit, in the previous unit, you have learned that the catenation due to little. अमीनो एसिड इसके बनने का। These are some of the important areas of application of these compounds. Science of organic chemistry is about 200 years old. Around the year 1780, chemists began to distinguish Berzelius, Berzelius, a Swedish chemist, proposed that a vital force was responsible for the formation of organic compounds. However, a vital force was responsible for the formation of organic compounds. However, the notion was rejected in 1828 when F. Wohler synthesized an organic compound urea from an inorganic compound. Which is the synthesized ammonium cyanate, ammonium cyanate. NH2COO. Ammonium cyanate, urea ammonium cyanate, NH4CNO, NH2C, urea, NH2COO, NH2 astaghfirullah. Oh my goodness. The pioneering synthesis of acetic acid by Coles 1845 and that of a methane by Berthelot. Coles ने करी the synthesis of acetic acid. The pioneering synthesis of acetic methane by Berthelot. It showed concludes that organic compounds could be synthesized from inorganic sources in a laboratory. By because my coal pioneer. Pioneer. The development run was the use of development original idea. Pioneer. The development of electron theory of covalent bonding and shared or unshared organic chemistry. Listen, listen.
Usher.
The development of electronic theory of covalent bond ushered organic chemistry into its modern shape. Okay, tetravalent. The knowledge of fundamental concept of molecular structures. Many compounds. You have already learned theories of you have already learned theories of valency and molecular structure in unit 4. You have already learned theories of valency and molecular structure in unit 4. Also, you already know that tetravalence of carbon and the formation of tetravalence of carbon and the formation of covalent electronic configuration and the hybridization of S and P orbitals. It may be recalled that formation of and the hybridization of S and P orbitals. It may be recalled that formation and the shape of molecules like ethane, ethine are explained in terms of sp3, sp2, sp. तो बेसिकली हो जाते हैं ना hybrid orbitals. Carbon atom in the respective molecules. Hybridization influences bond length and bond enthalpy, bond length and bond strength in the compounds. Okay, hybridization influences bond length and bond enthalpy strength in compounds. Sp hybrid orbitals contain more s character and since it is closer to nucleus and form shorter and stronger bonds. Sp hybrid forms shorter and more as character and says it loses images. It is shorter and stronger bones than the sp3 hybrid orbital. Hybridization. The change in hybridization affects the electronegativity of carbon. Bone length and bone length. Hybridization improves bone length and bond enthalpy, bond length and bond enthalpy, bond length and bond enthalpy. Hybridization influences bond length and bond enthalpy. Hybridization influences bond length and bond enthalpy. Hybridization influences bond length and bond length. Okay. sp hybrid forms shorter and stronger bonds. The change in hybridization. Change in hybridization affects the electronegativity of carbon. The greater the character of hybrid orbital, the greater is the electronegativity. The greater the character of hybrid, greater is the electronegativity. The change in hybridization affects the electronegativity. Greater the character, greater is the electronegativity. The change in hybridization affects the electronegativity of carbon. The change in hybridization affects the electronegativity of carbon. The change in hybridization affects the electronegativity of carbon. The greater the character of hybrid orbital, the greater is the electronegativity. Thus, a carbon atom, an sp hybridized orbital with 50% as character, is more electronegative than that possessing sp2 or sp3 hybridized orbital. A carbon atom having an sp hybrid orbital with 50% as character is more electronegative than that possessing sp2 and sp3 hybridized orbital. The change in hybridization affects the electronegativity of carbon. The greater the character of hybrid orbital, the greater is the electronegativity. Thus, a carbon atom having an sp hybridized orbital with 50% as character carbon atom having sp hybrid or of orbital. Thus, a carbon atom having sp hybrid orbital with 50% as character is more electronegative than possessing sp2 or sp3 hybrid orbital. Thus, a carbon atom having an sp hybrid orbital with as character is more electronegative than possessing sp2 or sp3 hybridized orbital. Okay. Okay, thus a carbon atom having an sp hybrid orbital with 50%. Its character is more electronegative than sp3. Carbon atom. Carbon atom having sp hybridized orbital with 50% character is more electronegative than the relative electronegativity is reflected in several physical and chemical properties. Electronegativity. This relative electronegativity is reflected in several physical and chemical properties of molecule concerned, about which you will learn later. In pi bond formation, parallel orientation of two p orbital. Pi bond formation, parallel orientation of two p orbitals. Two p orbitals on adjacent atom is necessary for a proper sideways overlap. In pi bond formation, parallel orientation of two p orbitals. In pi bond formation, parallel orientation of two p orbitals. Sideways overlap, proper sideways overlap. Okay, thus in CH2 molecule, all the atoms must be in the same plane. The p orbitals are mutually parallel. And both the p orbitals are perpendicular to the plane. Thus in CH2, all the atoms must be in the same plane. The proper orbitals, both the p orbitals are perpendicular mutually parallel and both p orbitals are perpendicular to the plane of the molecule. Rotation of one CH2 fragment. Astaghfirullah. I don't want to think about it, please. Rotation of CH2 fragment with respect to other interferes with maximum overlap. Of p orbitals, and therefore such rotation about carbon-carbon double bond is restricted. Okay. Rotation of one CH2 interfere with the maximum overlap of p orbital, and therefore such rotations about carbon-carbon double bond is restricted. The electron charge cloud of the pi bond is located above and below the planes bonding atom. This results in the electron being easily available to the attacking reagent. Okay, Shalom. Easily available to the attacking reagent. Okay. The electron charge cloud of this results in electrons being easily available to the attacking reagent. In general, pi bonds provide the most reactive center in the molecules containing multiple bonds. Fragment with respect to other interface with maximum overlap. Restricted. This results in relatively reactive center. It's coming to your head. How many sigma and pi bonds are present? Which of the following molecules 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 sigma. Three, 4, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 2, the type of hybridization of each carbon in the following compound: sp3, sp2, sp, sp1, sp3, sp2 equal sp2 no equal sp3, sp2, sp3, sp2, sp2, sp3, sp2, sp2. Write the state of hybridization of carbon in the following compounds and shapes of each of the following molecules. God Allah. Oh my dear Allah. My dear Allah. Okay, what is the state of hybridization of carbon in the following compounds and shape of each of the molecules? 1, 2, 3. sp2, trigonal coplanar. Chanta, sp3, tetrahedral, linear. सारा ही पता है मैंने, सारा ही ट्राइगोनल प्लानर टेट्राहेड्रल. 3, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, 15, 16, 17, 16, this is 15. Come on, you 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 0, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So isn't it supposed to be 1? 0, 1. 0, 2. 0, 3. 0, 4. 0, 5. 0, 6. 0, 7. 0, 8. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you are 19, 20, 21. Okay, so I have almost how many pages now? 28 pages. Yeah. इतना सारा मैंने सो जाना है. उठ ही जाती हूँ मैं. हाय, I'm fine. ओके नहीं दूसरा ना. भाग गया. किधर है सब? भाग गए. मैं तो हूँ, बाकी सबका नहीं पता. अब हियर ना. तुम्हें बाकी किसका है ये? तुमको इंतजार. मैं हूँ ना. नहीं सुना ये गाना. मैं हूँ ना. बाकी भाग गए भी. क्यों नींद आती है मुझे? मैं पूरा 6 आवर्स सोई हूँ फिर भी. What are you doing? Nothing. A systematic name of an organic compound is generally derived by identifying the parent hydrocarbon and the functional group attached to it. These examples given below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 bromo. No. 1, 2. 2, 3. 3 bromo. 5 methyl. 3 bromo. 5-methyl methyl methylprop butpent hexane. 3-bromo 5-methyl hexane. By further using prefix and suffix, the parent name can be modified to obtain the actual name. Compounds and okay. The systematic name of organic compounds is generally derived by identifying the parent hydrocarbon and the functional group attached to it. See the example given below. By further using prefix and suffix, the parent name can be modified to obtain the actual name. Compound containing carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. A hydrocarbon is termed saturated if it contains only carbon-carbon single bond. IUPAC name for homologous series of such compounds is alkane. Paraffin, Latin little affinity. Paraffin, little affinity was the earlier name given to this compound. Unsaturated hydrocarbons are those which contain at least one carbon double bond or triple bond. Okay, unsaturated, saturated paraffins, unsaturated, saturated hydrocarbons. Okay, alkane, paraffin, paraffin. यहाँ पर ना कुछ तो हाइड हो गया था गई हो ना थकी तो नहीं हूँ straight chain hydrocarbon straight chain मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं अपनी नर्व्स को ना फ्लेक्स करूँ लेकिन नहीं हो पा रहा है अभी नहीं दिख रहा है ना लेकिन यहाँ पर होते हैं सी देखा कि नहीं देखा IUPAC nomenclature of alkene IUPAC nomenclature of some unbranched saturated hydrocarbons अच्छा okay I almost did it you did it Hima you did it you did it you did it बीमार ना हो जाओ मैं आपको कर लूँगी general introduction, relative shape of carbon, some characteristics of carbon, common dependence and the detection of CH correction or some organic compounds, cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds, detection of other elements map, functional group, homologous series, nomenclature of organic compounds, IUPAC system of nomenclature, IUPAC nomenclature of alkenes, branch chain hydrocarbons. This is so that is terphenol. Tropone, it's not terphenol. Tropone. Tropolone, tropolone and tropone, tropone and tropolone, tropone and tropolone, tropone and tropolone, tropone and tropolone, tropolone ma OH हुन्छ, tropone मा हुँदैन. यहाँ तक करूँगी. हेलो संपर्क. यहाँ से यहाँ तक करूँगी. I can do it. I can do it. Straight chain hydrocarbons. IUPAC nomenclature of alkanes, straight chain hydrocarbon. The names of such compounds are based on their chain structure and end with suffix "ane" and carry a prefix indicating the number of carbon atoms present in the chain, except from CH4 to C4H10 butane. Okay, when the prefix are derived from trivial names. The IUPAC name of some straight chain saturated hydrocarbons are given in table 8.2. The alkene in table. The alkenes in table 8.2 differ from each other by the homologous of alkane series: methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane, decane, isocene, nonane, decane, icosane, and icosane, C20, triacontan, triacontan, C30, icosane, C20, decane, nonane, decane, okay. Okay, icosane. Alkenes differ from each other by merely the CH2 group in the chain. They are homologous of alkane series. Okay. Icosane and triacontan, triacontan contains contain TAN, contain, triacontan, icosane, triacontan. Branch chain hydrocarbons. In a branch chain compounds, small chains of carbon atoms are attached. Okay, in a branch chain compounds. Okay, small chains of carbon atoms are attached at one or more carbon atoms of the parent chain. The small carbon chain branches are called alkyl groups. These are called branches are called alkyl groups. Alkyl group. Okay, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. 2-methyl butane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Methyl, 4-methyl pentane. In order to name such compounds, the name of alkyl groups are prefixed to the name of parent alkane. An alkyl group is derived from a saturated hydrocarbon by removing the hydrogen atom from carbon. This CH4 becomes CH3 and is called methyl group. An alkyl group is named by substituting YL for ane, okay, in the corresponding alkane. Some alkyl groups are listed in table 8.3. CH4 methane, ethane, propane, butane, decane, methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, decyl, butyl, decyl, decyl. Abbreviations are used for some alkyl groups. For example, methyl is abbreviated as MT, ethyl is abbreviated as ET. Oh, and methyl is NEN. Abbreviations. Abbreviations are used. Some alkyl groups are for some alkyl groups. For example, methyl, the abbreviation is used as Me and ethyl as ET, propyl as ER, and butyl as BU. Okay. Methyl Me, methyl Me बनेगी ethyl ET, propyl PR, butyl BU. The alkyl group can be branched. The alkyl group can be branched also. This propyl and butyl groups can have branch structure as shown below. Isopropyl, secondary butyl. Secondary of the meat is appropriate. Isobutyl even. Who will not see that this is isobutyl? की हो CH3 common branch group have specific triple name. For example, the propyl group can either be N-propyl group or isopropyl group. N-propyl group कौन कौन सा सबसे अलग हो? Isopropyl group. The branch butyl groups are called secondary butyl, isobutyl, or tertiary butyl group. Neopentyl group. Secondary butyl, isobutyl, tertiary butyl. Tertiary butyl. को थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा मैं आराम कर लेती हूँ. Anna. Two, three, Fine. Six, seven, eight, एट. इससे ज़्यादा मैं नहीं कर सकती है. 9, and then this makes it 10. 10. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? सिटअप्स बोलते हैं ना. कर लिया मैंने. ओ गॉड, 10 सिटअप्स में ही ये हालत. Okay, IUPAC system of nomenclature. Alkane branching hydrocarbons. Test for sulfur. Test for sulfur. Please help me. Okay, how am I supposed to help you? उपकार. Find the value of integration है क्या ये? मुझे नहीं पता. अगर मैं कर पाती तो ज़रूर कर देती. If I could solve this, I could have. Why don't you find it in Google? My maths is very bad. You are a student, yes, but bio student. I have done my maths till class 10 only. So, I forgot most of this. Upkar. This is not integration, this is polynomial, isn't it? Five x plus 6, okay. 6 equals to three reduces 6. 3, 4, 5 plus 6. This is x square x plus 3 x plus 3 minus plus 2 x equals to x minus 3 सेकेंड 2 बाहर निकाल दो। -1 into 2 into x on the -6 into -6. To -1. X equals to -2, x equals to +3. हाय शिवम, क्या मैंने सही सॉल्व किया उसका आंसर? उसने मुझे ना पोलिनोमियल का एक आंसर पूछा था ना, मेरा एक वैल्यू आ रहा है x का -2 और x का +2, एक का x इक्वल्स टू +2. इज इट राइट और इनकरेक्ट? क्या मैं करेक्ट हूँ? कोई मुझे बताओ. Abbreviation I used for today. Nomenclature of branch chain alkanes. We encounter a number of branch chain alkanes. The rules for naming them are given below. Okay. First of all, the longest carbon chain in molecule is identified. Okay. In the carbon atoms of variant chains are numbered. The carbon atom of the parent chain. Who cares about his opinion? The name of the level. If two or more identical substituent groups are present, then the numbers are separated by commas. Identical substituents are not repeated. Prefix such as di for 2, tri for 3, and tetra for 4. If two or more identical substituent groups are present, then the numbers are separated by commas. These are all analytical substitution. झींगा चला गया बाहर भगा दिया मैंने If two or more identical substituent groups are present, then the numbers are separated by commas. The name of the identical substituents are not repeated. The name of the identical substituents are not repeated. The name of the identical substituents are not repeated. Instead, prefix such as di for 2, tri for 3, and tetra for 4, penta for 5, hexa for 6 are used. Okay, while writing the name of the substituent in alphabetical order, these prefixes, however, are not considered. One, two, three, four. 2,4-dimethyl pentane. 2,4 2,4 trimethyl. Ethyl 50 एक 2 3 ethyl not 2 ethyl 3,4 dimethyl heptane 4,4 dimethyl dimethyl heptane. Okay, 3 ethyl 4,4 dimethyl heptane. If the two substituents are found in equivalent position, the lower number is given to the one coming first in the alphabetical listing. Substituents are found in lower number is given to the one coming first in the alphabet listing. 3 ethyl 6 methyl. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my. The branched alkyl group CH3CH. The branched alkyl group can be named by following. However, the carbon atom of the branch Branch alkyl group can be named by branch mark and branch sign. One, two, three, one. Cha. 1,3-dimethyl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Butyl. 1, 2, 3. Butyl. 1, 3-dimethyl butyl. Well, okay. The name of such branched chain alkyl group. The name of such branched chain alkyl group is placed in parentheses while naming the compound. While parentheses. While naming the compound. While writing the trivial name of substituents in alphabetical order. Mu are considered to be part of the fundamental name. Alphabetical order. The prefix. Alphabetical order. Prefix as in trivial names. Where the prefix as in name are considered to be the part of the fundamental name and family.